Yeah, it's your boy Eric, aka Young God, man. We coming from the Orange Dungeon, giving it to you real raw, rugged, and like the Breakfast Club say, we got a special guest in the building, but I'm gonna let bro introduce himself, man. Who we got?
Plu2o nash.
Hey, man. For the people that don't know who Plu2o Nash is, let them know.
Plu2o nash is a producer from Chicago.
Now, when I first emailed you, you said you was familiar with the KTT site. So for the people that's gonna see us on KTT, just let them know how you was introduced to the site.
I used to go to this high school called Kenwood. And I used to like this class and shit. Like I used to like instead of going to class, I go to like the computer lab and shit. And just like go to Kanye Tiller and shit, cause like Big Sean was going crazy and shit. And I was like obsessed with like Big Sean and Kanye West and shit. And that shit just was the only thing that motherfuckers like going to that and like hype beats and shit. Like when shit first started and shit. Okay. Not first started. I don't know when it first started, to be honest. But shit, I know it's when it first started for me.
Okay. I mean, is that like when, like what time was around that? Like when was that?
2011, 2012, probably 2011.
So are you you said you were like obsessed with Big Sean and Kanye? Are you still Sean and Kanye fans now?
You say what?
Sorry, are you still Sean and Kanye fans now?
I mean, shit. Big Sean decent. Kanye decent. They decent. They decent.
Okay. Well, off of the music stuff, I always like to get to know people a little bit off that. For the people that know you for your music but don't really know you like that, outside of music, what interests you? Like hobbies or movies, TVs, just doing stuff like what outside of music do you like to do?
Smoking weed. Like really, I like damn, what do I like to do? That's crazy. Nah, dead ass though. I like movies. I ain't gonna lie to you. I like movies a lot.
What you done? What you was a fan of this year, movie wise?
This year,
Yeah.
nothing. But I like Fight Club and shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? No, I'm talking about Insecure. Hey, but Insecure shot raw as hell though. But we don't get into all that. But like, I just like think that shot like raw as hell, like on some like different shit. Like
You seen Get Out?
yeah, that shit was corny as hell.
Nah, come on. What? You're wildin'.
Get Out was ass. Get Out was ass.
Y'all are wildin'.
That shit was ass. Like that shit was ass.
It was wrong as hell. It was just
Like
like,
it was.
if you see, if the alternate ending was the main ending of the movie,
What's the alternate ending?
it was like fucked up.
He died.
Oh, he should go to jail for that shit.
Oh yeah. See that shit makes sense, but that shit was fool.
Please let me know what was corny about that movie, cause I don't what.
It was like some fake woke shit. It was like some other shit. Like it was just like I don't know. I just don't take that shit serious. Like when you trying to get your point across, you gotta have shit like that, like shot differently. Like you gotta like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta get that. Shit. It was just some fake woke shit, bro. I don't know. Like it was just like shout out to the folks because he black and shit, you know.
Now it's interesting that you bring up. It's interesting you bring up fake woke because I was just talking about that with one of my homeboys. Okay, so good question for you. What will make the movie not fake woke? I guess like what would have made it like okay, this was some real shit right here.
What's so corny about that shit? Dude, woke up, white bitch, what did I make it so fake woke?
Yeah, what would have made it not corny or fake woke to you? Like what would have made a movie like some real to you?
It's so like, bro, like let's play like this, bro. Like, if niggas, okay, when niggas like running in the field and shit, like that's what I'm saying. Like, if niggas doing shit like that, I'm automatically leaving. Like, I'm saying what's up to the family and I'm gone. Like, niggas not finna go through a whole trap and get in this sunken place and smoke cigarettes around no weird ass shit. That shit just was just some fake woke shit. It was like some Twitter shit. It's just like some other shit. He asked me like how could Get Out not be fake woke. Like that's like trying to tell. I can't really answer that question. That's like saying if in a scary movie if Shorty didn't trip or some shit. Like I can't really like answer that. Feel me?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Like looking at like a scary movie with some white people, and you like, why would she do that when she could just did this and easily got out of it? Basically, it was that's what you're trying to say, right?
Yeah, that's how the movie went. So that's the only thing I can like talk about.
All right. Well, outside of Get Out, like you said movies you like Fight Club stuff like that. Okay. And so basically, outside of music, you just a guy to like to smoke weed and look at movies.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess getting back into your beginning of your music career rather. What made you even want to start producing?
Shit. My homie shit. Cause I used to make juke tracks and shit. And then my homie Hitman was like, shit, I'm finna start making rap beats. And I was sad as hell. I was like, damn, y'all tweaking. Everybody started making rap beats and shit. So then I started making rap beats. That shit was my like, I didn't think I was gonna do that shit. But that was young as hell though. I was like 7th grade. But I didn't think that motherfuckers was gonna like do that shit. Then like we got into high school and shit, and then like juke music was like getting lame as hell. And I never thought I'd have a career off that shit. So I was like, rap beats might be the move. And then shit, what's happening like in the Boost Mobile commercial, like shit, like we had shit. It's one of them shit. You feel me? Like I don't know. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I have no like musical background. Like, I never thought that I'd be doing this shit. I just seen like my homies doing it, and then shit, they just like taught me how to do that shit, and I learned.
So how long it took you from being like trash to like kind of decent when you first started?
Like 2 years ago. Like literally 2 years ago. 3 years ago.
When you started?
I started like 7th grade.
So it's a long process.
Hell yeah.
So 2-3 years ago. And what was I'm gonna say 2-3 years ago when you started working with Lucki?
Shit, I started working with Lucki 3 years ago.
So around the time you started getting raw.
Yeah.
Okay. Was that like the first, I guess, like known person that you started working with?
4 years ago. 4 years ago with Lucki.
4 years ago. Okay.
Yeah.
Was that like the first? Yeah. Was that like the first known nigga?
4 years ago.
4 years ago. Okay. Was that like the first like known nigga you started working with?
Shit. It was like coming up type shit. Like he didn't really like my beats at first. On my beats, he thought my beats was weak as hell. So shit, and I had to stay up like one night and just made interest.
How you met, bro? Is he from Chicago?
Yeah, he right here.
Oh, he with you right now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. KTT love that nigga. So yeah, he actually, I think he a part of the question. So yeah, shout out to him. So yeah, we got but yeah. So I seen you was working with him, and then I guess the natural evolution is just to work with more and more people. And not hold on, before we even get to that, I realized that like 2 years ago I really got big into like samples. I don't produce, but my love for sampling, I just like appreciate the art of it. And you being a producer, I get mixed answers every time I ask a producer this. So how do you feel about sampling?
That shit lit.
Okay.
Sampling lit. It's like showing the artist you appreciate their music and trying to take it like in your own world. It's just appreciation. Like if you sample some of that music, I mean you fuck with this shit hard as hell.
How do you feel like about people? How do you feel about people? I guess I don't know. Have you ever tried to sample something you couldn't because of the sample clearances? Has that ever get like struggling or frustrating to you?
Nah, cause I'm not that deep in this shit. I just got like familiar with this album shit. But like it's like shit. Like I'm noticing though, like that sample shit kind of fool. Like on like the business side, but like on the art side, shit people fuck with it, so it don't really matter. But that's like some producer shit you gotta worry about though. But that shit lit though still.
How do you find samples? Cause it's like I done heard samples. I'm like that's like crazy. How would a nigga even find that? How you found your shit?
Shit, you can find samples from anywhere. You can find samples from your old like people's shit, like they record players and shit. You can find samples like on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Like anything that influences you, you could like record shit with your phone, microphone. There's a lot of shit you can do.
You got like any like wild stories you found a sample, like I don't know, just like being in a restaurant hearing something play and Shazamming it, like you have any wild stories finding a sample?
Only wild story I got is like how I found out about like the different type of samples. Cause you know like niggas used to like sample like old school shit, but I be trying to sample like I ain't gonna say what I try to sample, but the samples I choose, I make sure they like different from anything everybody doing.
Have you ever found a sample and you was like, I don't know, you started listening to it like personally, like it got you in that type of music, or you made you a fan of that person that you sampled because you never heard him before?
Yeah.
Why you sound funny?
It definitely made me a fan.
Okay. Any last question on samples? Any people that you would like request for people to listen to? Like you found this on a sample, you was like, damn, it's a hard ass sample. You start listening to the actual song. Like, would you request any songs you found from samples to people? Listen to the interview.
No, I never reveal my samples.
Oh, you like that? Oh, you keep it on the low.
I keep on the low.
Okay.
Keep on the low.
Okay. What's the column? What's the site? What's the sample site? It like find all the samples. You know what I'm talking about? Damn. I was about to say, they gonna fuck up your game, man. But
Yeah, I mean, shit, like it get revealed like on some like next level. You know what I'm saying? On that level type shit, but shit, people even know like people know my samples. Just that like I don't know. A couple people do, but a couple people don't.
okay, yeah. Just them couple people that don't, we just gonna keep them in the dark, basically. You know what I'm saying? Well, yeah. So you work with Lucki, and then I seen you actually work with King Louie, right? On Drill Illuminati.
Yeah, that was my first placement.
Oh, okay. How did that come about?
Shit, I was at my homie crib, and shit, he used to let me like stay at his crib while he went to school. Like the year I dropped out, and I tweeted King Louie. I was like, let me send you some beats. And then I sent him some beats, and then it had ended up on Fake Shore. And my homie called me, he was like, yeah, King Louie got on your beat. And then I was like, never. And then shit had happened. And then I heard it, and I was like, damn. You should have shot a video to that shit. That's another story. That's old. I was young as hell. I was like 16.
Oh, you talking about when the song came out?
Yeah, 16, 17. That shit was crazy.
That is
But I was weak as hell back then. That shit was crazy. I could have turned up on that shit, but shit, it's what it is now.
Yeah, that's crazy to be popping that young. And then, I mean, you still young now, and you fast forward, you got beats for Rocky, and that's crazy right there. How did that even happen?
That shit was lit. I sent it to this dude named Scott. He was like helping me like manage me on Lucki and shit. And he sent it to ASAP Rocky manager, and then shit. I heard the preview like on January 1st, like 2015. Yeah. It came out the New Year's Eve and shit. It was a preview shit. And Yams had tweeted it on his Instagram, and somebody tweeted me like, Plu2o got that Rocky placement, and that's how it happened.
Have you ever been to the studio with bro?
Yeah.
How is it like working with bro? Because that's just like I guess he's like such a big name now. Do you feel like is it like vibes that you have to capture? Like how is it basically like? What's your mind frame working for Rocky?
He be up late as hell. Shit. I ain't really know people be up that late making music and shit. That's the only thing I can really say. Like, it's regular shit. It's not no different than anybody else.
Okay.
I really don't like making beats in front of rappers. So I be having the shit ready. So, like, you don't really be nothing.
Why you don't like making...
If I make in front of him, though, it'd be like... It's like, you just can't make no weak shit. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta, like, think about what I'm gonna do, like, 30 times.
Because the first time I think the first beat I've heard from you actually was JD. And I looked up who produced it, and I was like, oh, it is right here. And I'm just listening to it. That's probably... Let me think. Yeah, that is probably the hardest beat on the album. Like, that beat is crazy. And it's so short. That made me so mad. And it's so short. So, like, was that like a thing going in? Like, y'all gonna make it like almost a snippet type song? Or was that just like, how did that come about?
I didn't know nothing about that shit. I didn't know how nothing that shit was going. That was just like some shit, happy to be doing it type shit. Cause I went to LA for like 7 months. I did a real journey for that shit. That shit was crazy, but that shit was lit though. It was just like I didn't know how long it was gonna be. I didn't know James Franco was gonna be on this shit till like the day of it dropped and shit. I didn't know none of that shit. I just know I made the beat.
And then we fast forward. I think last year, Telephone Calls dropped. Right? That was last year, right? Or was that this year?
Yeah, Telephone Calls dropped. Was it this year? It might have been last year, cause like in December. It could be like 2016.
Yeah. Okay. So basically, end of 2016, beginning of 2017, Telephone Calls dropped. Did you know what was going on with that, or was that like another JD thing? You didn't know what was going on?
I knew what was going on with that.
Okay. How'd that come about?
So like I went to the studio with Rocky and shit. And
What's the email again?
He was like, I need some shit like
I don't
JD.
see it.
And I just played that shit.
What?
He was like, damn, you got no more beats. And that shit was crazy. And Tyler got on the latest hill. They said Lou had told me, he was like, yeah, Tyler got on. I was like, damn. The song was just raw as shit, but that shit was just crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Gleesh had got on it and shit. I don't like hearing the songs until like it's just in the drop because I don't know if I can be surprised.
Did you like I'm pretty sure because you said you knew Rocky was gonna get on it, but when you heard like the other niggas like Tyler and them getting on it, did that surprise you? Like, or you was expecting that because, or did you not know that was going on the Cozy Tapes, Volume 1?
No. To be honest, I thought it was gonna be a mixtape. I didn't know it was gonna release it like that. That shit was raw as hell. But like Tyler got on the last and shit. Like I ain't like Tyler. That shit was crazy. Cause you know that Yonkers shit. I've been wanting to work with for a long time and shit. But he got on this shit. I was like, damn, that shit crazy. And it's just shit. It was just crazy. Like it was just lit. I ain't gonna lie. That shit was crazy. I was like, I got a checklist for people I want to work with. Like I wanted to work with. Like when I was in high school and shit. And he was like on that list. Like him and Rocky was on that list.
Have you ever got to meet Tyler?
I mean, I seen him. His ass crazy. I ain't saying that to him. I seen him.
Okay. Well, last question for me, and then we get into the fan questions. We'll get out of here. I always like to ask producers because y'all more in the background than the artist. Have y'all or have you in particular have any like crazy funny stories that you don't have with artists? It could be with anybody like Lucki, Rocky, anybody that you don't had funny or crazy stories.
Crazy funny story. I mean, me and Lucki beat a lot of people up. Like it was like that's like. I mean, shit. It's like. Shit, come on, tell me about that shit. You a bitch.
Hey, you said it so calm too. Like, we be beating niggas up. You know what I'm saying? You said like that's everyday normal stuff.
Crazy shit. Like we do a lot of little crazy shit, but now motherfuckers just like focus on
beating nigga up. Like we just did that. Like we just did that shit. Like,
okay, when we was younger, like coming up, like when we was like go to like parties and shit, used to be a lot of little crazy shit going on. Like you know what I'm saying? A lot of fights and shit.
What did it?
A lot of W's. That's what young niggas shit though. But like we grown as hell now. Yeah, motherfuckers just like I don't know. Let me see. It's like a lot of shit that I don't know. I be talking about everybody, so I can't really just put my finger on it right now. But like a lot of crazy shit. Nothing. I don't know. I go crazy. Let me think. What's a lot of crazy shit? I don't know, bro. Life is crazy. I can't think of like a lot of certain situation right now. Besides that, right now.
Okay. Yeah. We don't need you and Lucki be getting charges. You know what I'm saying, man? Niggas be snitching nowadays, so we don't need y'all niggas beating niggas up, man. You know, not need that. But let me get into the fan questions. I'm gonna start off with the one involved in Lucki because a couple people Scrimping Grits. He said, "Yo, what's it like when you make beats for Lucki? What are your thought processes?"
What's it like making beats for Lucki? Bro, that shit crazy. I ain't gonna lie. That shit low-key really irritating. Cause like you think that you making some raw shit, and then he come in and be like, nah. Like on some real shit. Like that's probably the hardest person I had to like impress. Cause like he don't care about like what's going on. He don't care about what you doing. He don't care about what you produce for. He be like, nah. Like it's some beats I worked on for days. I didn't show him, and he be like, nah. He be like, yeah, you tweaking. But shit, like the dog part, like, but like, huh? But like, shit, like the dog process, like when it click though, it's hard to say. Let me say, let me make this right. Like when it clicked though, it'd be like, it's like telling, it's like I don't know. To me, it's like a raw ass story. So it's like shit.
On this bitch.
I be looking for
I really just want to give him something else.
And then,
I don't know, bro.
yeah, and
I ain't trying to get too much sauce away. Let me see.
Hey, man, hey, you the secretive nigga. You don't want to, you know what I'm saying? Lead the niggas in the dark, man. You don't gotta explain too much, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's decent shit.
Yeah.
It's a long process though.
And then, bro also asked 2 other questions. He said, who are your top 5 artists you want to produce for? And did you produce 6 Cents by Lucki because he can't find who produced it?
No, I ain't make that beat.
Okay.
Who top 5 artists on the work with?
Yeah.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Before I worked with Rocky, I wanted to work with Rocky. I want to work with Drake. I want to work with James Blake.
That's a real nigga answer right there. You said James Blake. That's a real nigga answer right there. That's crazy.
SZA. And the last one is probably like Jay-Z.
Okay. Let's see. A couple people actually said this. This is the last Lucki related question. Well, not really a question. They were just saying, hopefully Lucki's doing okay. I know they said they want him healthy. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but a lot of people said that. So yeah, I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
Like, people think we be high as hell. We don't even do drugs like that no more. Like that shit lame as hell. Like, I promise you, niggas not have done a fake vegan and shit. There's a lot of shit going on. Also, like, funny shit, like, you know what I'm saying, about some real shit, like maybe when we was younger, we used to be a little crazy, but shit, we grown as hell. Like, niggas got shit to do, you know what I'm saying? Niggas got lives to live and shit. Niggas not getting high as hell no more. Niggas gotta be on point. That shit over with.
Okay, well, at least niggas know now. Task Force Sector 6 says, tell him that he's the GOAT producer for telephone calls, and I want him to know that. That's what he said. He said, Task Force Sector 6 basically said that you're the GOAT for telephone calls. You're the GOAT producer all time for that beat.
All time, so thanks.
Let's see. Americana said, why did you choose the name Plu2o Nash?
Cause it was this rapper named what's his name? What's his name? Killer E. He used to be like, I'm smoking Plu2o Nash. And I'm like, damn, I'm trying to make that shit my name. I just ran with that shit.
Alright. Let's see. We got a question from Level Up. He said, ask him if his new joint is on Rocky's solo album, and ask him if you're going to have more stuff with him and Rocky besides that snippet.
I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I heard, like, Clam Sima just told me today that Rocky recorded over, like, a couple more out collabs. So, like, maybe so, maybe not. I don't know.
Let me see. I think we got one more question. Yeah, one more question from Young Nato. He said, big fan of Plu2o Nash, but I have to ask, who's your favorite porn star?
I ain't got one.
None?
No, I have one. On some real shit, I ain't got one.
Hey man, alright man, no favorite porn star.
That's some other shit. Hell no.
Oh man.
Hell no.
That's funny, man. Let me see. Yeah, that's it, man. Anything else you gotta say before we get out of here, bro?
Stay 10 toes down through your struggle. That's a quote from Von Gotti. Stay 10 toes through your struggle.
Alright, man. And for I guess you can hear this too, and everybody who watching, I gotta be way more careful when I'm closing out videos, because the last nigga I interviewed called him somebody else, nigga hung up my face. So yeah, man, definitely gotta make sure I read your name, Plu2o Nash.
Yeah, Plu2o with a 2.
Plu2o with a 2, man. You know what I'm saying?